Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here. I hope you're doing well, and today we have for you the top 10 most expensive cards from Duskmourn, House of Horror, which is going to be pre-released next week on Friday the 20th of September. The prices for this list, as per normal, will be from TCG Player and are correct as of today, the 14th of September. Also to note, I am only going to be pricing up regular cards, either in their foil form or obviously their regular form. I'm not going anywhere near the massive amount of variants in this set. There are way too many, and I wanted to do a top 10 purely for anyone that happens to be only opening play boosters. You can go to your pre-release, you will open the packs, and you have a chance to obviously pull anything that happens to be on this list. I'm not focusing on anything to do with something that you would have to spend more money on and buy a collector booster. So let's start off this top 10 with our 10th place slot. We have got an enchantment, we have a room, we have Mirror Room for 3 mana, 2 and a blue, and we've also got Fractured Realm for 7 mana, 5 blue. Mirror Room, we have got, when you unlock this door, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it's a reflection in addition to its other creature types. And Fractured Realm, we have got, if a triggered ability of a permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time, and this is currently going for, in its foil form, of $19.43. Next we have Tyvar the Pummeler for 3 mana, 1 green. We have got legendary creature Elf Warrior 3/3, and we can tap another untapped creature you control, and Tyvar the Pummeler gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Also, for 5 mana, 3 green, creatures you control get +X until the end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. And this is currently going for, in its regular form, $19.98. Next we have Thornspire Verge. We have got a land. You can tap it for 1 red mana, or tap it and add 1 green. Activate only if you control a mountain or a forest. And this is currently going for, in its regular form, $20. Next we have the Wandering Rescuer for 5 mana, 3 white. We have legendary creature Human Samurai Noble. It's got flash, it's a 3/4, and it has Convoke. In addition to that, it's got double strike, and other tapped creatures you control have hexproof. And this is currently going for $20.54. Next we have Abhorrent Oculus. We have an eye. It's a 5/5, and as an additional cost to cast this spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. It has flying, and at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, manifest dread. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other into your graveyard. Turn it face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. And this is currently going for $21.95. Next we have Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. For 4 mana, 2 blue-black, we have legendary Planeswalker Kaito, loyalty of 4. It has ninjutsu for 3 mana, 1 blue-black, and during your turn, as long as Kaito has 1 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 3/4 ninja, and he has hexproof. +1, you get an emblem with ninjas you control, get +1/+1. 0, you can surveil 2, and -2, you can tap target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. And this is currently going for $27.45. Next we have Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Fantastic artwork on this. It's 5 mana, 3 green. We have enchantment creature Avatar Horror. It's 6/5, and it has Impending 4. For 3 mana, 1 green. If you cast this spell for its impending cost, it enters with 4 time counters and isn't a creature until the last is removed. At the beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. And whenever Overlord of the Hauntwoods enters or attacks, create a tapped colourless land token named Everywhere that is every basic land type. And this is currently going for $28.40. In third place, we are getting there. We have got Screaming Nemesis for 3 mana, 2 and a red. We have a Spirit 3/3 with haste, and whenever Screaming Nemesis is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to another target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. And this is currently going for $29.86. In second place, we have got Meat Hook Massacre 2. We have got XX and 4 Swamps. Legendary enchantment. Whenever Meat Hook Massacre 2 enters, each player sacrifices X creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return that card under your control with a finality counter on it. And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, they may pay 3 life. And if they don't, return that card under your control with a finality counter on it. And this monstrosity is currently going for $30.77. And the final card, we have got Valgavoth, Terror Eater. For 9 mana, 6 black. We have got legendary creature, Elder Demon. It's a 9/9. It's got flying and it's got lifelink. And it has ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. If a card you didn't control would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. And during your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgavoth. If you cast this spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. And this is currently going for $31.34. So there we have it. That is the entire top 10 most expensive Duskmourn House of Horror cards that happen to be the sort of regular or foil versions. No variants in this list whatsoever. But there are a huge number of variants, and some of the cards in this top 10, if you happen to pull in a different form, a fractured form, a double exposure, a textured finish, there's so many options. The price increase is absolutely ridiculous. I possibly may be doing a video on all the variants very shortly. All I'd like to say is please let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for this set? Is there a particular card or finish you either like or don't? And if you are going through the pre-release, I hope you have a world of fun. If this has helped you in some way, shape or form, and you've enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe, do all the usual business. It will help out the channel hugely. Thank you in advance. And other than that, all I'd like to say is thanks for watching, people, and we'll see you again soon here on Cardboard Badger.